What's going on? It's Mezuo. I'm out of Houston, Texas. Just moved from Austin, Texas this past January. I graduated from the University of Texas at Austin. Shout out the Longhorns. I got into this music business at 15, started rapping sophomore year of high school, producing the next year. And here I am, 23 years old, out here in Los Angeles, getting it, putting in work. Shout out UndergroundHipHopBlog.com for giving me the interview. We here, let's get it. My influences, I guess I'll break it down by my favorite artist right now, J. Cole. I really respect the rap and producing tandem. It's what I do myself. But in addition, Kanye West, B.O.B., been studying Drake intensively since even before I started making music. Kendrick Lamar, and those are probably my biggest influences. I could list and go on and on. Really, I'm not going to say I'm not into what the new wave of music is bringing in, because I think it's going to change just like any craft, any industry. We got to expect changes, and I think I'm just doing what I can as a producer to go with it and make my own sound, make my own wave. And I feel like those influences have kind of pointed me in a good direction to go towards with my music. And now, 8 years in, I'm feeling very confident that I'm headed the right direction with it. I kind of got to, keep it on hush. I'm not going to give out any release dates, but the name of the album is Mistakes. And y'all heard the title track in the mic session I just did. And honestly, my approach has been very methodical. These last 3 years, I haven't even released any music, singles, albums properly. And the first 3 years that I was making music, I dropped 5 self-produced mixtapes. Long story short, they didn't do what I wanted them to do with my rapid releasing tactics. So I had to go back into the back cave, work on the marketing, distribution, and make sure that I make the splash that I need to with it. So the album is titled Mistakes. It's basically just a journey of my trials, my tribulations, my takes through life as an artist. And it's a concept album I'm very excited for. I've been working on it the last 2+ years. And I'm looking forward to sharing it in addition to the singles very soon. Probably dropping this year. Again, not going to put any dates on it, but expect good work from my end, definitely. Houston, where I'm from, my hometown, very similar to LA, I feel like, in that it's very spread out, very large population, very culturally rich. Um, People are a little bit more hospitable, I guess, in Texas. But I feel like it provided a good background for coming here, a good foundation, I should say. And then living in Austin the last 4 years, uh, or however many for school. That gave a different twist on Texas. That's a completely different city than anywhere else in Texas, and it has like a very nice music culture, very nice focus on the arts, but very small. A lot of people compare it to San Francisco with its size, um, and I just think that hybrid of Houston and Austin just prepared me very well to be out here. LA has the focus on entertainment that I needed. Like I said, been rapping and producing since high school. Got into film and television in college. It became abundantly clear that I needed to be out here. Basically, UT had a program called the UT Semester in Los Angeles program. I did that in 2015. Got to live out here for 5 months, see what the lay of the land was, and within a month and a half, I knew this was going to be the new home, and I knew this was going to have to be where I was working at, where I was making my moves at moving forward. So that's what brought me out here. I graduated in December, packed my bags up the same month, left in January. Not trying to waste time with it, so we moving. My definition of underground hip hop. At first glance, I would think opposite of mainstream, but again, I don't. I feel like it's maybe a certain type of sound that isn't necessarily like put on blast by radios or club DJs or what have you. Is you're not really getting as much inherent exposure, I guess. But at the same time, um, that's not to say that a lot of mainstream artists today, I mean, like my favorite artist, J. Cole, I think we could say that he makes underground music, whatever you want to define that as, but he found his way into the mainstream with persistence and pushing his own agenda. and, crafting the sound, but keeping it authentic, keeping it J. Cole at the end of the day. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make Mezuo's music. I'm gonna make my music. You call it underground, you call it mainstream. Not really putting any labels on myself moving forward. I think a lot of my influences didn't, and I feel like that'll put me in the best position to succeed. You can follow me anywhere: Twitter, IG, Facebook. It's Mezuo Music, Mezuo. The U is silent. Just holler at me online, any social medias. I'm out here. I'm available. I'm working. I'm hustling. Shout out Underground Hip Hop Blog again. Just incredibly blessed to be out here doing what I've been doing for years and what I love to do. I can't imagine doing anything else. My heart and my soul is in it, and I know it's gonna take me the right direction, man. So love.